two teams looking to get back into the WinCom square-off here tonight, live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. I want to welcome everybody back into the LI Sports Network, and thank you for spending part of your Wednesday night with us. On behalf of the LI Sports Network, I am Dylan Flynn, so excited to be bringing you another Wednesday night doubleheader here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Game one of our doubleheader sees the St. Anthony's Ice Friars taking on the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. St. Anthony's comes into this game 10-5, 20 points, fourth place in the Varsity division. They're coming off a 4-1 loss to East Islip before the Christmas break. They won the last meeting with the Thunderbirds 6-2. Little fun fact for everybody. Before the Friars, the Ice Friars, went on their long 9-game winning streak, they lost a game to the East Islip Chiefs. That winning streak was snapped by the East Islip Chiefs. If they were to win 9 in a row from tonight on, they would win the county title in a sweep. So keep an eye out for that. If they win tonight and go on a winning streak, you heard it here first, 9-game winning streak for the title. They have 2 tie-break games to end the season. They could be really big for placement. Smithtown, Hauppauge, Kings Park, Colmac going to be in that last stretch of 4 games after tonight to end the season. They never allowed more than 3 goals during their winning streak. They allowed 4 in their last game to East Islip, so see if they can hold the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds to a couple goals and come out of here with a win. We'll see here tonight. I believe Ryan Burhart's going to get the start in net. TJ Olmschneider taking warm-ups right now. But it's going to be interesting to see for the St. Anthony's coaching staff who's going to goaltend for you in the playoffs. TJ Olmschneider having such a phenomenal season. And Ryan Burhart, of course, last year's Suffolk County Finals MVP. It's such a tough decision. 2 strong goaltenders in net for the Ice Friars, but it's a good problem to have. We'll see where they go and see if they can get back into the win column tonight. On the other side of the ice, Connetquot Sayville, the T-Birds, come in 6-8-1, 13 points, 6th place in the division right now, coming off a tough 3-1 loss to a really good Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls team that we'll see later tonight in Game 2. It's been a roller coaster ride of a season. The highs, the lows, it's all been there for the T-Birds. They've never won or lost more than 2 games in a row this season. They're currently on a 2-game losing streak, so we'll see if that holds true, if they can come out of here with a point. They still need to lock up a playoff spot, do the Thunderbirds. They have a game in hand on Northport. They're 1 point up, but they're not out of the woods yet. Looking pretty good, but anything can happen as we've seen so far this season. They'll look to inch closer to guaranteeing their spot into this year's playoffs. Will speed be a factor tonight? Mateo Marchese coming off a fastest skater victory in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League All-Star festivities just a week ago. We'll see if he can pick up some points here tonight. Captain of the T-Birds looking to lead them back to victory. And they got to be a little bit more aggressive. St. Anthony's likes to play a possession-style defense as well as offense. Can the T-Birds make some aggressive moves? Not bad aggressive, but good aggressive. Get out in some space, a little transition. Just make some pinches and steps. We'll look for Marchese to take the head on that, as well as maybe Jack Mercado and Ryan Fleischauer. Going to look to those 3 guys tonight to have big games and lead this Connetquot team to a victory. Warm-ups just finishing up. I'm going to take a short break, and when we come back, it's Ice Friars, it's Thunderbirds, and it's going to be live right here on the LI Sports Network. It is, in fact, going to be TJ Olmschneider backing the net for the St. Anthony's Friars. And on the other side, Matt Hughes takes the net for the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. Players are on the ice. Campanola and DeLugos in the circle. And we are ready to go. Game one of the Wednesday night doubleheader here on the LI Sports Network is underway with the T-Birds trying to control possession, move into the Ice Friars zone. Once again, I'm Dylan Flynn. Want to thank everybody for spending part of your Wednesday night with us here on the LI Sports Network, taking in Suffolk County High School Hockey League action. We're set for some good ones. We'll see now. Sean Connolly moving in, couple shots on net, turned aside by Olmschneider. Matthew Campanola getting some jabs in. Now a race for the puck. Pass up from Anthony Colavecchio to Gavin Cotta. Couldn't send him on his way. Lost the puck on his stick. But Nicholas DeAndrea is going to be in after it against Matteo Marchese. DeLugos now trying to refeed DeAndrea down below the goal line. Couldn't connect. Pass got broken up. It's Connolly backhanding out of the zone, looking for Ryan Fleischauer. They couldn't connect. T-Birds will go get a change. Both teams now. Some fresh skaters on the ice. Trying to get a feel. Martin now in pursuit of Thomas Colavecchio. Colavecchio, nice move around Ethan Burde. Finds Brady Monteleone up the right wing, lets a shot go. That shot was blocked by Jack Mercado. Back in front, skips past Tom Forty and Martin. Coming to the aid there, Nicholas Alamia trying to keep it in. Not the first time, second time gloves it down, but it's intercepted by Mercado. He comes out of the zone, over the red line, joined by Tom Forty. Mercado sticked aside to the end boards by Mancini, who now steals the puck away and springs Monteleone ahead. Monteleone with Colavecchio in the slot. Passed it back. Colavecchio just couldn't reach it. Jabs it to the corner. Puck now springs out. Colavecchio looking to feed back down for Monteleone. He'll instead find Dylan Smith down below the goal line, opposed by Brent Burde. Left for Monteleone. Feeds back up. Here's a shot and a save by Matt Hughes off the shot from Colavecchio. Friars still applying the pressure. Monteleone up to Jablonski. He lets one go, and the mask of Hughes has come off. He makes a glove save, but looks at the referee in a little bit of displeasure, asking why was the whistle not blown with the mask off. Shot was let go. Dangerous situation for Matt Hughes. Luckily, no harm, no foul. Everybody okay. The whistle blown. 12:50 to go here in the first period. Hughes going to get his mask fixed. Both these teams after tonight will have 4 games remaining. The Friars still in the hunt for that first place spot. They're going to need a lot of help from teams playing Kings Park Comac, who's been the outright #1 all of this season. But again, we'll see. Friars very capable of getting hot. We'll see if it can start here tonight. But first, it's Connolly wanting to go ahead, getting around Jablonski. Now trying to get around Valente, dumping it in, taking the hit. Puck sits in the near side corner. Campanola feeds it down, looking for the give and go. Campanola in the slot, sent it high. Valente might have gotten a piece, or excuse me, Castiglione rather, might have gotten it in the slot for the block. Campanola now from far angle, lets it go wide of the net. DeLucci trying to keep it in, can't. Works its way out. Marcia Soda over. Terry lets one go. Blocker save Hughes, and it's up into the netting, out of play. Matt Hughes has done most of the goaltending this season for the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds. Done a nice job. Looking like he's going to be the goaltender for the Thunderbirds come playoff time, once they do lock up that playoff spot. That shot trickled through the crease from Nicholas DeAndrea. Didn't get a piece of anybody. But now Gavin Cotta feeding down, looking for the give and go with DeLugos. Cotta will hand back off to DeLugos, who will swing back around for Cotta, feeding it, trying to find DeAndrea. Got poked away, kept in at the blue line, thrown on net by Cochran, and gloved down by Hughes for the whistle. DeLugos and Lenahan. It's DeLugos sending up. Shot kicked aside by Hughes. Now it's Marchese, captain of the T-Birds, looking to use his speed, try to move through Vincent Capulli. Capulli, nice job there to keep Marchese at bay. Now it's DeAndrea the other way. Connetquot going to the net, trying to feed over. Pass was blocked. DeLugos couldn't find it. Sprays to the corner. Dylan Treco helps it along. George Vadiak sends a pass to center. DeLugos intercepts. T-Birds in a change. DeLugos now controlling, swinging in, takes a hop around the net. Hughes is out to play it, couldn't get it. It's Cotta keeping it deep. Zachary Martin gonna step to it, trying to set up, turns it over. DeAndrea's one-time shot hit the leg of Marchese. Cotta swings back down to DeAndrea, looked to feed for DeLugos in front, intercepted by Marchese, who's gonna bank it high off the glass and lands right in front of the Friars bench, trickling all the way down below the goal line, and this one is icing. Friars have gotten a majority of the offensive chances here so far. T-Birds looking to just keep them at bay. It's now the Colavecchio, Smith, Monteleone line out there. The second line for the Ice Friars. Colavecchio has been on a nice tear lately, really noticeable in his play. Scored a lot of points as this shot by Valente. It's blocked out and he's forced to retreat. Go pick it up. He'll send over for Anthony Colavecchio. Feeds up for his brother Thomas. Touch pass to Dylan Smith. He feeds Brady Monteleone, who's going to streak in after the zone and beat DeLucci there. Back up, Monteleone's pass too hot, out of the reach of Colavecchio. All the way down, Schneider has to fend it off from his net. They'll sit up Valente. Jackson Tom 40, forces a turnover, sends in front. Martin couldn't get a stick on it, and he runs into Schneider. Both players come away unscathed. Good look there for the T-Birds off the turnover. Couldn't capitalize, though. Now the other way. The Ice Friars with Colavecchio walking the net. Thomas Colavecchio sending in front. Matt Hughes had to make a save. Back at center, Anthony Colavecchio. We'll send it back for Jack Mancini. Send it up, send it in. Hughes out of his net to play it. Mercado spins, twists it away to DeLucci. Long stretch pass. Finds Connolly, but he's fended off there by Mancini. Near side corner. Mercado stepping down to try and play it. It's taken away here. Thomas Colavecchio going to come away with the puck. Chip up off the boards. Dylan Smith will send in. Did not gain the red line, I believe, or it hit somebody. Referee signaling center ice, so I'm going to assume it hit somebody on the Connetquot Sayville bench. And then skipped into the zone, so the faceoff will come back to neutral ice. This game a matchup, a rematch, if you will, of last year's county finals, a final that saw the St. Anthony's Ice Friars take down the Thunderbirds in a 3-game series 2-1. A lot of players from that Ice Friars team still left. Connetquot Sayville has taken a lot of their JV team, moved them up. They've had some good success this year. It's a young team, so we'll see what they can do next year too. Going to really try to make some noise, but still very capable of doing it this year. Alexander Greziak let that shot go. Third line for the Ice Friars out there now. Michael Terry gloving that one down, sending back for Jablonski, who's going to wind it up. Jablonski loses the puck, tries to win it back. Matthew Dan comes streaking into the play, looking to work it away. It does wind up drifting towards Hughes. Greziak got it there. Hughes tried to cover. He gets a generous whistle, and play comes to a halt. Top line back out there now for the Ice Friars. DeLugos wins the faceoff. Back to DeAndrea. Outside the circle, lets a shot go. It got blocked wide of the net. Cotta up to Jablonski, walking the blue line. Lets it go. Kick save, Matt Hughes. Cotta sends over. Castiglione throws it on net and they score! Nicholas DeAndrea buries the rebound. The Friars are on the board first, and it's 1-0. Good hard work in front. The offensive prowess really coming through for the Ice Friars here. Hughes lets the rebound go. DeAndrea sneaks it 5-hole, and that is goal number 19 for Nicholas DeAndrea. Team leading far and away among the top ranks of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Goal appears to be incorrectly awarded to Dominic Castiglione on the stat sheet that I'm looking at. So it was a Nicholas DeAndrea goal. This is 19th of the season, won't reflect in the stats unless it's changed. But a stellar season continues for the alternate captain of the Ice Friars. Really a spark plug during that 9-game winning streak. Team started 0-3, picked up their first win, lost again to East Islip, and then just went on an absolute surge that propelled them into the top 4, where they currently reside in the standings. It was all thanks to that man right there, number 12, Nicholas DeAndrea, and crew. Another chance thrown towards the net. Marchese knocked it down. The rebound from DeLugos pushed wide. Cotta now behind the back pass to DeAndrea. He's pinned up here with Marchese. His pass works its way up. Cotta skating back. Nice move over the circle. Gavin Cotta off the crossbar. Rebound sent wide by Dylan Cochran. Almost a glorious goal there for Gavin Cotta. Denied solely by the iron. We remain 1-0. Marchese now wanting to go ahead. Couldn't cleanly split the defenders of the Ice Friars. They take it away and dump it all the way down. Gonna go for icing. Good chance here for the Thunderbirds to try and tie this game up. Campanola, Flyshower, Connolly, DeLucci, and Danny Jung. See if they can find the back of the net here. Friars turn it over. Connolly surveying, trying to feed a pass across for Campanola. It got blocked, drifted on net. Olmschneider diving cover. Another face-off in the Friars zone. Ice Friars win this back. Valente sent it up. Little tip pass from Smith to Colavecchio leads him into the zone. Thomas Colavecchio winding it down below the goal line. Looking back up for Valente. He's got Anthony Colavecchio as an option. He walks down right circle. Shot into the slot. Tipped in front. Couple jabs at it. Wouldn't go. Still 1-0. Matt Hughes might have made a save or two there. Colavecchio now, blue line, had his shot tipped. That one goes wide. Jung takes a wave at it. He fans. Dylan Smith picks it up, feeds down. Nice touch pass! And Thomas Colavecchio couldn't put it home. Almost tic-tac-toe in front for the Ice Friars. Just couldn't be finished off. Glorious passing. They've looked really good here so far, early on the offensive front. Really picking it up after the couple-week break, after a tough loss to a really good East Islip team. Looked to be just a little bit tired, and it is tough going on a 9-game winning streak, having to really show up every night and play your best hockey to get the win as Colavecchio fans on the shot. Second chance swallowed up by Hughes, and he gets the whistle. Greziak sends this one on to net and sticked aside by Hughes. Brent Burde now. Battling Marchesada. Puck swings around for Terry, who throws it back up. Going to be kept in here by Mancini. Alameda backing him up in front. Open net. Couple whacks at it. Terry couldn't put it home. Ensuing penalty upcoming, delayed. We'll get the call, not now, so it's going against the Thunderbirds. Interestingly enough, Marchesada got knocked into Hughes, who he appears to be okay right now. He's back to his feet, hunched over in his net as the puck is in the opposite zone. We'll see what happens. I believe it's going to be a tripping call on whoever tripped Marchesada into Hughes. So a little bit of insult to injury here. It's going to be Ethan Burde going to the box. For cross-checking. So 2 minutes to Burde for cross-checking. And in a strange turn of events, the Friars iced the puck. So the face-off doesn't come all the way down into the zone and instead comes right outside the Connetquot Sayville zone. Clock is adjusted. We're ready to go. The Friars begin the power play. Colavecchio streaking into the zone. Stops on the left dot. Sends back up. Nicholas DeAndrea. Back to Thomas Colavecchio. Over to Anthony Colavecchio. Walking and shooting. This one blocked. Connolly sees some space. He's going to skate with it. The Colavecchio's back. Connolly right on the blue line. Apparently brought it outside. With Ryan Fleischauer coming streaking in. The play goes off sides. Tough break there for the T-Birds. Had a shorthanded chance. The rest of the Friars power play unit was back. It would have been 2-on-2 with a forward and a good defenseman. But an interesting turn of events there prevents the T-Birds from a good look. DeAndrea. Cotta moving in on sides. Floats it down. DeLugos now. High corner. Back to Cotta. Gavin Cotta below the goal line. Opposed by Marchese. He'll swing around for DeLugos up to Anthony Colavecchio. It pinballs off his stick, but Campanola can't take it in. It works to Marchese, who gets to clear all the way down. One minute to go on the power play. 3:15 in the period now. Thomas Colavecchio. Hot back into the zone. Gavin Cotta parked in his office in front. Colavecchio's play catch in close proximity right outside the blue line. DeAndrea now walking into the face-off circle. Feeds Colavecchio. Mid-slot. Shooting one on. Save Hughes. Rebound shot wide off the pad of Hughes. And the T-Birds will clear. Matt Hughes has come up with some big-time saves so far in this game for the Thunderbirds. The back-checking has done a nice job as well, clogging that front. No clean looks for the Ice Friars now, but Grzyak sending one over to DeAndrea. Passes behind him. Now Marchese looking for some space. Has it taken away. DeAndrea walking to the net, sending over. Grzyak putting one on, and a save made by Hughes, and he'll get the whistle. 7 seconds to go on the power play. 2:26 here in the first. The only goal so far coming from Nicholas DeAndrea. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left in this first period. Hot streak for that man has continued. Regardless of the misassignment on the goal, DeAndrea will get a point. He's been credited with a primary assist. So we'll see if that does change, as it should. Power play expires now. Back to 5-on-5. Martin muscled into the boards, loses the puck. Here comes Smith now. Smith moving ahead, drags out, backhand on, and Hughes makes a save. Grzyak centering this line for Thomas Colavecchio, who just took a big power play shift with the first power play unit as Ethan Burde sends this one on. TJ Olmschneider forced to make a save on a bouncing puck. Smart play there by Burde. throw it on net, force Olmschneider to make the save. Chance it goes in, but you get the face-off in the zone nonetheless. Here comes that face-off now. Some 40, wins it back. DeLucci swinging it down. Martin in pursuit, gonna pick it up down below the goal line. Tied up a little bit. Now holding off DeAndrea, waiting for some help. Ethan Burde into the fray. Jackson some 40, sitting on the outside. Burde now from Martin. Sends it back to Martin, down below the goal line. DeLugos cuts in front, takes the puck, tries to bank clear it, and he will. It's picked up by DeAndrea in the neutral zone. He'll come ahead. DeAndrea letting one go wide of the net past the blocker of Hughes. Swings around. Now the other way, Burde could not get there. Progress was impeded by Dylan Cochran. DeLugos now letting one go, stuns Hughes with the mask, and the rebound again put home. Nicholas DeAndrea, second of the game. It's been long-range shots and hard work in front of the net. DeAndrea now capitalizing on two loose pucks right in front. His second of the game. They're going to rule this one on the... nope, there it is. Jack DeLugos on the assist. Now a 2-0 lead, under a minute to go. The Friars have picked up right where they left off. Staying hot in 2023 to start this game. Marchesada now in the corner. Trying to send it up, taken away by Mercado. Has Fleischauer waiting at the blue line. Jack Mercado walking into the zone, sending up into the skates of Fleischauer. He overskated it. Matthew Dan now kicks it ahead. Brent Burde loses control, has to retreat. Dan, hot on him, takes him down. Matthew Dan with the puck, sending in front. Terry couldn't get it away. Capulli backhands it deep. Terry looking for some help. 5 seconds to go. One last chance for the Friars. Puck's pinned up on the near side boards, taken away by Mercado, or Fleischauer rather. He'll dump it down the ice, and that will conclude the first period. 2 tallies for Nicholas DeAndrea, the second one coming from Jack DeLugos and Brady Monteleone. Just a minute left in the first period. That brings us to the first intermission. 2-0 Ice Friars right here on Suffolk County, on the LI Sports Network. Second period underway here from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. Ice Friars out to a 2-0 lead over the Thunderbirds, and they start this period with an icing. I mentioned in the pregame, Thunderbirds have not lost 3 in a row all season. Trying to avoid that for the first time here tonight, down in a little bit of a hole. but still plenty of time to go, and really good scores like this man, Matthew Campanola, squaring off against Thomas Colavecchio, and he wins it back. Marchese lets it go. Nice kick save by TJ Olmschneider. Smith now trying to move ahead with some speed, fended off by Marchese, and the return feed into the slot was blocked out by the stick of Marchese, and another one in front. Pass there from Brady Monteleone. Nobody home for the Ice Friars. Just hits the side boards. Monteleone now regathers, takes the loose puck, will dump it down. Thomas Colavecchio switches places with his brother Anthony Colavecchio, and it'll find Monteleone, who sends it over. Here's a shot, looking for the tip in front. I believe that's Capulli. Rather, Valente looking for the tip, couldn't get away. Now here come the Thunderbirds out of the zone. Vadiak into the skates of Fleischauer. Turned over to the Ice Friars. Colavecchio walking down the left circle, going behind the net, looking for his options, spinning it back up top. Here's a shot and a save by Matt Hughes on the shot from Dylan Cochran. Or rather, Jack Mancini. Double twos. Number was folded up in his jersey. I took a guess, thought it was one. I was one off. So Lugos and Tom Forty now. Tom Forty has to leave the circle before he even enters. It'll be Berde instead. It's the Lugos winning it back, getting some help from Cotta, feeding it up. Mancini sending one on, rebound by Cotta, shut down by Matt Hughes. DeAndrea now in the corner to DeLugos, who tries to drag around it, puts off the side of the net, and the Friars keep it in. Cotta sends it up. Alamia will throw one off the glass. It'll wrap around. Mancini steps down to it, keeps it in momentarily before it's whacked out of the zone past Martin. Ties up with Cotta in pursuit of the puck. Berde, blind pass, turned over. Looking for it was DeAndrea. Lost it in a little bit of T-Bird traffic. Picked up by DeLugo, sent back up top. Tip on net. They score! Is it DeAndrea? If it is, it's a hat trick. I believe it is. Let's go to the replay. The Ice Friars all over the Thunderbirds right now. It's been all St. Anthony's, the offense. Just unstoppable at this moment. Not the best look there, but I believe DeAndrea got a tip on it. It is, I believe, it's not been credited yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. At the moment, it is Nicholas DeAndrea's goal. Natural hat trick for the young man to kick off this game. What a night so far for number 12 in white. This one ruled DeAndrea from DeLugos. I believe there's one more assist in there from Jack Mancini. See if that pops up. But it's been the Nicholas DeAndrea show so far, doing the work in front. Thunderbirds now going to try to look to get something started here. Really haven't had much offensive zone time. Official run into here. He gets taken down to the ice by Mercado in the collision with Terry. He appears to be okay. It's now the Thunderbirds work it back into the zone. Brent Berde swings it back for Jack Mercado. He takes a hit from Alexander Greziak. Ice Friars not taking their foot off the gas. Greziak going behind the net, looking to send it in front. Picked up by Dan. Sends it over. Castiglione lets one go, and the 5-hole was shut down by Hughes. Skating to it. Dylan Treco knocks it out of the zone. Into the skates of Logan Gray it goes. He was in search of it, turned it over. Thomas Colavecchio now walking back into the zone. Picked up by Castiglione. Kick save, Hughes. Rebound, no shot. Here comes a give and go to Colavecchio in the slot. Knocked down by Hughes, and he holds on for the save. Dylan Cochran, his shot blocked out wide. Smith tried to return it into the slot, turned it over instead. Fleischauer now dragging and letting one go high past the glove of Olmschneider off the glass. This one gets tucked down low by Vajak. Picked up here by Capulli, chipped out of the zone. Monteleone with a step. Brady Monteleone trying to work into the zone. He does. Kick save Hughes, and the rebound is put home. Brady Monteleone is on the board. It's just been a fact of hard work, ladies and gentlemen. And Brady Monteleone, the latest exhibit of it, never giving up on the play. Matt Hughes doing everything in his power to try and prevent that goal. But Brady Monteleone just would not be denied. He picks up his 12th goal of the season, trying to somehow keep pace with Nicholas DeAndrea, who's at a remarkable 21 goals this season. T-Birds come in offsides on the initial face-off. It's Campanola, the victim, or the culprit, rather. Monteleone from Capulli. Third assist for Vincent. The Friars now out to a commanding 4-0 lead, and Dylan Smith wants to extend it. Smith behind the net, surveys his options, has Cochran, fans a little bit on the pass, knocked ahead by Martin, too far for him to catch up to. Icing waved off. Cochran fends him off and then tries to move the puck, but an awaiting Ryan Fleischauer takes it away and promptly loses it to Monteleone, who sends Colavecchio ahead. He drags out wide and then takes a spill hard into the end boards. Slow to get up. Colavecchio skating off, trying to work to the bench. He will. We'll keep an eye on him. Skated off under his own power with a little bit of speed, so we'll see if he is okay. Dylan Cochran now in his own end. Swings it around. Campanola picks it up. Pass intended for Connolly. Lost into his skates, and DeAndrea picks it up. Springing Smith. Smith walking into the zone. Dylan Smith to the net. He scores! Dylan Smith, how do you do? What a goal from 14, and the lead now is 5. If you look at all the St. Anthony's goals, I think distance from the net cannot surpass 10 feet. Every goal has come with a foot or two in the blue paint. And that's going to do it for Matt Hughes. I believe that's going to do it for Matt Hughes. It is. They're just going to send Noah Tolikowski. They were going to send Jack Keel. But Keel, I believe, wearing the wrong jersey, is not going to be permitted on the ice by the officials. So it's going to be Noah Tolikowski taking over for the Thunderbirds to try and provide a spark with 9.5 to go here in the second period. A 5-goal deficit to overcome. See Colavecchio on the bench being tended to by the Rinks trainer, Omar. See what happens with him. Kick save by Tolikowski on the shot by Jack DeLugos. Long loft pass, Tom 40 trying to catch up to it. Valente will get there first. Tries to switch directions. Valente takes a hard hit from Tom 40, but he moves it to Anthony Colavecchio, who now feeds DeAndrea. Comes in ahead. Nicholas DeAndrea, nice drag move to the net. Never got a shot away, but he did get tripped up, and he draws a penalty. So the Ice Friars going to go on their second power play of the evening. 0 for 1 so far. This is now going to be Danny Jung, I believe, going to the box. A timeout called by the Thunderbirds wanting to talk this over. It's going to be Jung going for a hooking. Following the timeout, Ice Friars set to go on their second power play of the night. T-Birds, after the timeout, really wanting to try to reset. Still over half this game to be played. They're going to have to survive this penalty kill first. If they can do so, maybe get a shorthanded goal, spark something. Looking for any way to get back into this game. The pass from Connetquot streaked through the slot. Nobody there to try to tap it home. It'll be Valente skating back at center. Wanting to go to Connetquot. Little miscommunication, but no harm, no foul. Valente will pick it up, wait for it to open up in front of him. Not the primary power play out there for the Ice Friars. Coach Lund wanting to get a different look here as they score the T-Birds. It's Ryan Fleischauer shorthanded, and here comes the spark. Little turnover action, Fleischauer stripping away from Connetquot, picking Barr in. Still a minute 18-second go on the power play. This face-off pushed all the way back down into the zone. It's a good start for the Thunderbirds right there to try and get back into this game. Got to establish some offense, maybe pick up some more turnovers. Now the primary power play unit comes out. Cotta, Mancini, DeLugos, DeAndrea, and Alamia. They're going to look to go to work as this pass. A little miscommunication there between DeAndrea and Alamia. Works the puck out of the zone. Martin squaring up his man. It'll be Mancini cutting in over the blue line. Jack Mancini through the circle, shooting off the outside of the net. Berde crashing hard. It's picked up here. Tap down low. Mercado trying to take it away. He can't. DeLugos down low, surveying his options. Jack DeLugos sends it back up top. Alamia will give it back to DeLugos right outside the face-off circle. DeLugos letting it go. Save Tolikowski. Cotta trying to change directions. Tolikowski sliding in place. Thunderbirds will get one more clear, and that will do it for the power play. Not only do they survive, they get one back. A big special teams unit there for the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds, as now Mercado intercepts this pass intended for DeAndrea. Tries to walk into the zone, let a shot go, couldn't do it. Campanola in the slot, spun one wide. Campanola now will glove this down. Try to keep it away from DeAndrea. He will as he works through the hit. And he'll find Mercado right in front of the Friar bench. Mercado looking for some help. He finds Marchese. Matteo Marchese trying to get around DeAndrea. He turns it over. Nicholas DeAndrea walking, feeding down. Gavin Cotta backhands it on. And a glove save is made by Noah Tolikowski. Greziak now wins this back. Castiglione Swinging around, Marchese first on it. Trying to move it away from Marchesada. He does. Now long stretch pass to the center of the ice. Connolly couldn't take that in clean. Marchesada first on it. In front of his bench. Swings it around. Michael Terry gonna hop on this one. Funnels it down. Campanola picks that up and is able to get to his captain, Matteo Marchese. Marchese sees some daylight. Gonna use the speed. Marchese walking through. Gets it down below the goal line. Marchese spinning back up. Finds Connolly right in front of his bench. Connolly banks it off. Campanola picks it up. Skates out looking for Marchese in the slot. Lost it in his skates, but a nice keep there by Vajak at the blue line. Down low, Fleischauer. Lone goal scorer for the Thunderbirds. Scored shorthanded. Connolly picks it up, floats it down back below the goal line. Campanola trying to find Fleischauer right in front. He couldn't. Fleischauer, hard working though, is able to win the puck back. Up to Marchese, lets a wrister go wide past the net. Vajak pinches in, gets some help from Fleischauer. They keep it in, and now we get a whistle. The offsides called, I believe. Yes, that is going to be the call. Didn't see offsides initially. The linesman down there has a better look than I do. So he saw something different than I did. And now the faceoff comes outside the zone. Lenahan trying to swing it over for Trecco. Couple whacks at it, can't take it away. Now trying to strip Monteleone, and they won't. He'll move into the zone, hand off to Thomas Colavecchio. Chips down low, Monteleone looking for the return off the side of the net. Colavecchio picks back up. Monteleone now trying to feed it across, and it got blocked out. Puck on the far side boards. Dylan Trecco trying to poke it ahead. Work his way, 1-on-2, takes the hit. Laid there by Vincent Capoli on Trecco. Winning the puck back. Now Thomas Colavecchio going to move ahead. Inside. In onside. Third time is the charm on that one. Monteleone looking for the rebound on the shot. Couldn't find it. Marchese now. With 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Turns it over. Colavecchio gets around a man from his knees. Shoots it off the outside of the net. Logan Gray moves it down below the goal line. Vajak trying to clear it out. Can't do it. Kept in. Shot on net. Slides into Tolikowski. He'll cover up for the whistle. After a couple yells to ice it, the T-Birds will get the change that they want. Couple tired Thunderbirds out there. So a much welcome change. Fleischauer goal, his 12th, comes unassisted. Again, shorthanded, and gets Thunderbirds on the board. The Friars, though, looking to respond. Tolikowski had to poke that one away. Martin. Backhand pass for Ethan Burday. Couldn't connect. Friars take it away, and a couple sticks meet right in neutral ice, and it bounces into the penalty box out of play. Some 40. Squaring off with DeLugos. It's the Friars controlling with DeAndrea sending a one-hopper in on net. Picked by Tolikowski. And he'll hold on for another whistle. DeLugos and Tom 40 one more time. This time it's Tom 40. Ryan DeLucci. Trying to move it. The Friars still in control with Anthony Colavecchio feeding down near side. Nicholas DeAndrea trying to help it along. The battle ensues, and finally it's DeAndrea coming away with it. DeAndrea walking to the net, trying to stuff on. The door was shut by Noah Tolikowski. Valente letting one go up top. Sent wide. This one cleared all the way down. Taken in by Valente right on the red line. He'll regain and dump in clean. DeLucci. Another clear pass. Burday. Helping it along initially, and now it's Tom 40, leading Martin in the zone. Pinned up there with a man. Martin with Tim 40 trying to locate it. Ethan Burde looking for Tim 40. Pass was broken up. Anthony Colavecchio sees Gavin Cotta. Couldn't take that pass in. It's Danny Jung trying to twist it back deep into the zone. He denies Gavin Cotta a second exit. Now the puck is down below the goal line. 2 minutes to go. One last push. Fly shower Campanola. Connolly out there to try and get one more goal. They're opposed by the DeLugos DeAndrea Cotta line. Nicholas DeAndrea, couple stick handles down below the net, trying to feed in front. Puck finds its way back to the corner, and DeAndrea sends it across behind the net. Mancini again in front, sits in the slot, trying to locate it. Nobody can get a shot away or a clear. Puck drifts over to the far side boards. Salugos pinned up there with Jung. Minute and a half to go. Connolly looking for some daylight. Gets the pass to Campanola. Matthew Campanola now. Fly shower to his left. Campanola trying to dangle through Mancini. Couldn't do so. Turns it over. Now here comes DeLugos. Ahead to Dan. Matthew Dan takes the hit from Connolly. Bumps him down to the ice. He's able to win the puck away. It floats. Shot on net. Got the kick pad of Tolikowski. Sets up for the clear. Connolly couldn't make it further than his blue line before he lost it. It's Alamia trying to send ahead from Marchesada. He couldn't take that in. A long pass here is going to go for icing. There's nobody got a touch on it. Before this face-off, we get the official's whistle signaling that Tim 40 is going to be asked to leave the face-off circle because of a false start on behalf of the Thunderbirds. Stepping in now, Martin to take it against Greziak. It's Greziak winning it back. Now Castiglione takes the pass in. Tries to get the offense set up near side boards. They're taken away by the Thunderbirds who give it right back. Greziak spinning, looking for an option. Passes up Dan, finds Marchesada. Marchesada down below the goal line. 30 seconds to go now. Puck chipped ahead out of the zone. Greziak picks it up. He gets tied up with Martin, but he's able to hustle, poke it ahead, and here he comes. Alexander Greziak throwing one on net into Noah Tolikowski. He'll hold on and make the save. Burde tried to push that ahead. He did get it outside of the blue line. Friars are off sides. Alexander Greziak smartly not touching the puck, but instead forcing Brian Fleischauer back into his zone to end the second period. And it ends with the Friars out in front 5-1. Courtesy of 2 goals that period. Dylan Smith, Brady Monteleone tally for St. Anthony's. Ryan Fleischauer shorthanded goal for Connetquot Sayville. That brings us to the second and final intermission right here on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 is underway here on the LI Sports Network. Once again, I want to thank everybody for spending part of your Wednesday night with us here on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn, and we're locked into a good one if you're an Ice Friars fan. Thunderbirds trying to fight back here, down 5-1, getting on the board via Ryan Flyshower in that second period. Now Mateo Marchese helps strip it away to Flyshower, away from Monteleone. Flyshower now will spin, twist it down low below the goal line. Finds Marchese. Looking for some help from Vadiak. Marchese will try to get back on it himself. DeLucci going to step to it, keep it in away from Monteleone. Marchese trying to help it along. It's Capulli now. Swinging it around. T-Birds keeping it in. Flyshower walking to the net. Got knocked down. Never got a shot away. He had Marchese parked in front. Couldn't get it to him either. Here come the Ice Friars now. Letting one go is Thomas Colavecchio that hit the glass. Jung fends off Smith. He'll locate it. Dump it off the boards. It'll flutter just inside the blue line of the Ice Friars. Here now ahead again comes Colavecchio. As the puck stripped away from him, it sits right outside the face-off dot, and the Thunderbirds recover and come the other way. Martin chips ahead into the zone, gonna chase after it, taken away by Valente. Pass through Dylan Smith. Ethan Burde. Send it back. Pass over for his brother Brent Burde from Jack Mercado. Mercado, pass across. Pinballed off a couple skates. It gets poked into the Ice Friars zone where Valente will take it and find Jack DeLugos. DeLugos moving ahead, trying to cut through a couple Thunderbirds. He does, leaves a blind backhand pass into the slot. Nobody there. Gavin Cotta was trying to get off the bench and a change. Burde, long pass, too hot for anybody to handle. Had Mercado, had Flyshower, both couldn't corral it. It's the Ice Friars instead taking in, sending right back to the Thunderbirds zone, forcing them to come all the way down, not wanting them to have any daylight and possibility that they could come back into this game. Valente up top, lets it go, tipped by Cotta wide. DeAndrea picks up the rebound, tries to pass up. Intercepted by Tom Forty, who stands up. DeAndrea tried to send Flyshower ahead. He loses his footings. Valente streaks away, but turns it over. Flyshower, Campanola parked in front. Flyshower going to play the patient game here. Campanola tried to find a cutting Connolly. Couldn't connect. Instead, DeLugos now. Starting the 3-on-2. DeAndrea crisscrosses with Cotta. DeAndrea over to DeLugos in the slot. Pass was just a little too in his skates. Campanola now, loft ahead to Flyshower. In on sides, Flyshower, stick handles. Looking to feed ahead from Mercado. Couldn't connect with him. Instead it gets tucked down low, but it's the Friars first on it. Campanola, gonna go for the change. Marchese onto the ice. Snuck up there on Alamia. Kicked it ahead, but just for the moment as DeAndrea tries to drag in, gets the puck into the slot. DeLugos gets a shot away. Tolakowski had it momentarily, enough for the whistle to blow. After this one, Connetquot Sayville T-Birds going to be in action Sunday against the Sachem Ice Hockey Club. Going to be looking to try and pick up a victory and cement their playoff positioning. The Northport Huntington Tigers are right on their backs, and they're actually going to close out the season against those Northport Huntington Tigers, so it could have really big playoff implications and could set some playoff matchups depending on how things shake out over the coming weeks. Campanola now dragging and letting one go. A nice glove save made by TJ Olmschneider. Friars after this will take on Middle Country West Islip before gearing up for 2 tough games. Kings Park, Colmac, and Smithtown Hauppauge a week apart. That will finish their season and will most certainly shake up something in the division as a hard hit thrown there by Jung on Mancini. A clean hit at that, but not able to take the puck away were the Thunderbirds. Greziak swings it around. Terry, side of the net, off the post. Terry again, trying to find Greziak. Thunderbirds trying to escape, get it past Marchesada. Here come the Thunderbirds now. Danny Jung wanting to go himself. Took the man, not the puck. Marchese keeps it in. Matteo Marchese picks it up, makes a nice move. Marchese on the backhand, couple whacks at it. The door was shut by Olmschneider. Players down behind the play. Vadiak, I believe Greziak, got tied up. Vadiak's stick tossed aside by Greziak. And now on the other end of the ice, Vadiak wanting the pass. Mercado not able to get it away. He is able to take it, though, and start a clear. It's Logan Gray going to try and hustle after it. No icing. Instead, it's Kyle Jablonski on it first for the Ice Friars. Jablonski feeds ahead to Monteleone. Touches to Colavecchio. Colavecchio with Matthew Dan trying to go to the net. Colavecchio sending one wide. Monteleone picks it up to Jablonski. He lets it go. Tipped a couple times. Never made its way to Tolikowski. But Colavecchio did get a whack at it, and Tolikowski made the save. Monteleone now takes a shove from Mercado. Monteleone trying to walk towards the net. He's denied. Puck works its way out to Jablonski, who throws a hit on Gray, and then the puck is thrown on net. Kick save Tolikowski. And the rebound pushed into him for the whistle. The conclusion of this game. Hope everybody can stick around and join us for game 2 of our Wednesday night doubleheader. Smithtown Hauppauge the Bulls taking on the Middle Country Cougars. That one has big implications for both teams. Middle Country trying to further their lead on the last playoff spot. Smithtown Hauppauge trying to keep pace at the top of the division and possibly still be in the hunt for the 1 seed. Not going to be an easy task, but a possible one at that. Trying to track down the Kings Park Colmac Knights. Jablonski now ahead to Marchesada. Joseph Marchesada passes behind, I believe, DeAndrea there. A couple players get spun down to the ice, and the other way come the Thunderbirds. Fleischauer works through the hit from Castiglione, twists one on net into the legs of Olmschneider, who covers up, waits for the whistle. It finally comes when Connolly makes his way over. No goals yet this period, 8 minutes to go, 5-1 Ice Friars lead. The difference currently, a Nicholas DeAndrea natural hat trick in the first period. Looking to be all that the Friars needed. As now DeLugos wins this face-off over. Pass up to DeAndrea. Second attempt gets him out of the zone. DeAndrea now trying to drive to the net. Gets some help from Cotta, but a shot was blocked. Capulli now inside the blue line. Tried to send it down, but it's turned over to Brent Burde. Pass over from some 40 in his skates. Allows DeLugos to take and come the other way. DeLugos trying to send to the slot. Cotta and DeAndrea not home to take that one in. Rather, Marchesada. Martin. Hands off to Burde. Tom 40. Trying to work ahead. Lost his footing and the puck. Smith to DeLugos now, cutting into the zone. Sending over the one time from DeAndrea. His stick snaps in half. Nicholas DeAndrea with a good look at an open net. His stick shatters into 2. So it dies after a natural hat trick. And now the T-Birds the other way. Mercado, opposed by Cochran there. Dylan Cochran gets it away to Alexander Greziak. He'll pass it up. Dylan Smith loses the puck. Mateo Marchese spinning one blindly into the slot. Intercepted by Smith, looking for Fleischauer. Ryan Fleischauer still on the hunt, trying to get around Cochran. Fleischauer going to try and get some help from his captain. Instead, he'll move it, and he will move it to Marchese, who tries to walk to the net. Had the puck poked away. Now the Friars with Terry. Poke it ahead. T-Birds take it away. It's Burde up to Fleischauer. He'll tuck it in, and Valente will pick it up down below the goal line. Damon Valente patiently waiting, looking for some options. He'll dump it up, I believe, out of play. Just a little bit in my blind spot. Yes, it is out of play. It actually comes up into the stands, believe it or not, right there on camera. Nobody harmed in the process, everybody okay. So we'll get a face-off in the Friars' end. Just under 6 minutes to go. A little bit of a false start here, so we'll do it again. Friars trying to work it out of their zone. T-Birds not letting them do it so easily the first time. Second time, Monteleone will get it as far as the red line before losing the handle, and then he's forced to retreat by Mateo Marchese. Vajak gets the turnover. 2-on-1, Vajak, but a hard charging Kata breaks it up. Marchese still got a shot away. Olmschneider had to make a kick save. The lead remains 4 as Colavecchio sends in, banks up off the boards in front of Tolikowski, who covers up for the whistle. Colavecchio and Martin. It's over to Kata. Colavecchio letting one go just inside of the circle. Turned aside, Tolikowski, backhand on, they score! Thomas Colavecchio getting his. A little bit of a tricky bounce over the head of Noah Tolikowski. And Colavecchio now extends the lead back to 5. Goal going to be given to Gavin Cotter, rather. Believe that was Colavecchio, though. May have been one last touch I didn't see. Nonetheless, a 5-goal Friar lead has been restored, and a roughing call going to be upcoming here. Brady Monteleone picks up the assist on the goal. And now it is Jack Mancini going to the box, 2 minutes for roughing. And the Thunderbirds going to go on their first power play of the evening. Looking to build some momentum. Thunderbirds now on the power play. Burde over to Mercado. We'll chip it down. Find Marchese, back to Mercado. Lets a slap shot go from head on. Couldn't go. The rebound, a tick save by Olmschneider. Couple good looks there for the Thunderbirds. TJ Olmschneider standing tall, making a couple nice saves. Thunderbirds still stuck at 1. Here they come again, though. Right back in. Fly shower up high. Sends it over. Berde winds it up. Lets it go. Never made its way to Olmschneider. It was Mercado, rather, that let that wrister go. But now it's the Ice Friars. DeAndrea. Pass from DeLugos. Short-handed. DeAndrea will send up. Jablonski lets one go along the ice into the leg pad of Tolikowski. He'll get the glove down and the whistle. Vecchio now tried to win that back, stepped into by Mercado. Just going to move ahead, and it's swung down, intended for Marchese. Marchese backhands it up. Brent Berde will take it, walk, and chip down to Fly Shower. Fly Shower back up top to Berde. Over to Mercado. Jack Mercado walking in, shooting, got deflected, flutters in front of Olmschneider, who dives and makes the save. Campanola now wins his face-off back. Clean shot on net by Jung, blockered away there by Olmschneider. This one wrapped up and around. Colavecchio with a step, trying to get around Jung. Colavecchio to the net, kicked aside by Tolikowski. Colavecchio still in search, has it stripped away by Campanola. Over the blue line, Matthew Campanola walking down, stops on a dime, looking for somebody in the slot just out of the reach of Marchese, but finds its way to Vadjak, who puts one on into the chest of Olmschneider, who will hold on for the whistle. 3 ticks to go on the power play. So one last chance, up a man for the Thunderbirds. Face off one back here by the Ice Friars. It'll be swung around, stepping to it is Jung. It's going to be pinned up there, and it's Kata taking it out for the Ice Friars. Gavin Kata over the blue line, has Matthew Dan going to the net, tips it on. The leg pad was extended by Tolikowski for the save. Matteo Marchese takes a hard hit there from Dylan Smith. Both players stay on their feet, and play continues. Mercado now, even Dan behind. Mercado trying to stop hard, loses his footing and the puck in the process. Valente up to Smith, he'll tip in. Smartly inside the red line, avoids the icing. Is DeLucci now. Has it taken away, a shot tipped on wide past Tolikowski. Another chance thrown on net. That time by Valente, gloved and held by Tolikowski. Another whistle. In the corner, Mercado pinned up. Mercado wins it away from Dan. Sends over for Treco. Dylan Treco tried to clear, couldn't do it. Shot from the point, tipped a couple times, but wide of Tolikowski. Mercado makes a nice move around one man. Jack Mercado winds it up and lets it go, blockered aside there by Olmschneider. Approach the final minute. Friars looking to just close it out clean. Is this one sent ahead? Dylan Smith alone, one-on-one. Smith letting it go, save Tolikowski. Smith now, up to Anthony Colavecchio. He'll walk in, shoot. That one blocked off the skates of Cotta. We're under a minute now, 50 seconds. Here's another shot, tipped wide again. DeLucci trying to direct traffic. He's looking for Gray, passes behind him, taken now by Marchesada. DeLucci intercepted by Anthony Colavecchio. His shot blocked up high off the glass. Marchesada receives the pass from Terry. Down below the goal line, sends it back up. Alamia lets it go, and he scores! One last tally for Nicholas Alamia from way downtown, but definitely the longest goal the Friars have scored tonight. Still counts the same, and the lead now extended 7-1. Face off now. Friars come ahead one more time. It's Greziak. Terry parked in front. Greziak, guide it behind the net, swing it all the way around. Just a couple seconds to go. Friars going to send one last shot on. Michael Terry will tap it in, and that will do it. Friars take this one handedly. Final 8-1. Not sure if it's going to be reflected on the score sheet. There was time on the clock. I think they are going to count it. But nonetheless, the Friars back in the win column hand the Thunderbirds for the first time this season 3 consecutive losses. Big win for the Ice Friars. 11th win of the season. For the moment, tied with Smithtown Hop Hog Bulls. 22 points. We'll see if that holds in Game 2 for our Wednesday night doubleheader. But for now, that's going to do it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We hope to see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.